What's up, hustlers and pips, and welcome back to my channel, A Snack of All Trades. It's your girl, Pipsey Hussle, and I wanted to hop on really quickly and explain to you what exactly are pips, how did I get my name, and how to calculate a pip properly. And first of all, pips are called a point in percentage in the Forex market. And that is what we use to calculate your profits and your losses. So I wanted to hop on here really quickly. I'm going to calculate a few pips with you in a buy, and I'm going to do some in a sell, and I'm going to do that just really quickly. It's not going to take that much time, y'all. This is really easy. Like I said, in the foreign exchange market, we make things sound really, really hard. Like it's scary. Like, oh my God, what are pips? How do I do that? It's not hard, y'all. I promise you. It's really easy. And I'm going to show you right now how you can actually calculate a pip, how you can do your take profit. I may do a stop loss on here as well, but I'm definitely going to show you how to count your pips so you can figure out how this goes. But sit back, relax, allow me to pour you up some of this Pip Juice, and we're going to calculate these pips, honey. Hold on one moment. Alright, y'all. Alright, welcome to class today. So like I said, we're going to be counting pips with Pipsey Hussle, and we're going to be started off with some major pairs. Our major, some of those pairs are USD, Euro, New Zealand dollar, the Australian dollar, and the Great Britain pound. When I'm doing these examples today, I'm going to exclude the commodities and the crypto. This is just a simple lesson on only how to calculate pips on our major pairs. Now, say for instance, you want to enter into what we call a buy. Oh, boy, getting away from me, y'all. We're going to enter into a buy on USD CAD, right? And a buy is where you want the market to go up. Alright, so say for instance you enter the market, this is your entry, at 1.1625, right? And you want to catch 20 pips. You want the market to go up 20 pips, alright? Like I said, a pip is a point in percentage. That's how we calculate your profits and your losses. You follow me? So, in order to calculate pips for the actual major pairs, it's going to be 1 in 10,000th of a pip. So, you're going to count 4 decimal places, 4 places from the decimal place. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, we're only going to affect the last 2 numbers in that particular pair, in that particular sequence. So if we want to catch 20 pips and we're in a buy, we have to add, oh Lord, that looks horrible, but we have to add in order to get the 20 pips. And we're going to add the 20 pips to this number right here. Okay, so you're going to add 5 plus 0 is 5, 2 plus 2 is 4, you're going to bring your 6 down, 1 and 1. So if you wanted to get 20 pips on a buy on USD CAD and you entered at 1.1625, and don't make this too difficult, y'all, that's really just $1.16. If you wanted to enter at 1.1625 and you wanted to get 20 pips, you would actually add 20 to the last 2 numbers in this particular sequence and get 1.1645. That would be considered your take profit zone. Okay, so now I'm going to give you another example of how to do this with a sale. I could have left that 20 pips over there. But in a sale, same pair, USD CAD, but instead we're going to do 20 pips, but this time for the 20 pips we're going to sell, like I say. So in the selling market, we want the market to go down, okay? Going down, the opposite direction. So instead of adding in order to get your 20 pips, if you're in a sale, you have to actually subtract. Oh, me and this board, I should have stuck it to the wall. So, and they actually gave me the little sticky things and I didn't do it. But you actually have to subtract the 20. And you're going to do that to the last two numbers in the sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're only going to affect the last two numbers in the sequence in order to get your take profit in a sale. So you're going to bring down your 5. 5 minus 0. And then 2 minus 2 is 0. Bring down your 6. 1.1. So your take profit in a sale is going to be 1.1605. Because you want that market to go down 20 pips instead of go up 20 pips when you're in a sale. So that's how you do it when you're dealing with the major pairs, USD, Euro, NZD, AUD, whatever. We also have what we call stop loss. So say for instance, I wanted to predict what my stop loss is going to be, and I'm still in a sale, but I want my stop loss to only be 10 pips instead of 20. I want the market to stop me out at 10 pips. I only want to lose 10 pips in order to get some money. I ain't trying to lose that much money. So 10 pips enough for me. So when you're if you're in a sale and normally you subtract in order to get your take profit, this time you're going to go the opposite. Oh Lord. This time you're going to go the opposite way, y'all. You're going to go up. So you're going to add in order to get what you want. So you're going to add 10 to the last two numbers. Add 10 to the last two. And that's going to be 5, 3, 6, 1, 1. And that's going to be your stop loss. That's where you want the market to stop at in case this market decides not to go down and it reverses and goes up. I wanted 20 pips going that way. But if it's going to go the other way, I'm willing to risk 10 pips. But if it goes to 10 pips, take me out. That's it. That's all. That's how you do that. So, hopefully you understand that. So, this is how we do it for what we call our major pairs in the foreign exchange market. Now, I'm going to give you an example of how you calculate your pips with Japanese pairs. Totally different. Japanese pairs are different. That's the JPY pairs. Japanese yen, for those that don't know. So with JPY pairs, we're going to use USD / JPY, right? And for that particular one, we're going to give an example. We're going to do a buy. We're going to do a buy. And we're going to use same numbers, 1.1650, right? Now, it's going to be opposite from these pairs, like I said before, because they're special. We're only going to go over 2 places from the decimal when you're dealing with Japanese pairs. So we're not going to manipulate the last 2, just the first 2. So, say for instance, we wanted to get 10 pips in a buy on USD JPY. What do? Do we add or subtract on a buy? If you said add, you're right. We're going to add on a buy. Sorry about this handwriting, y'all. Y'all can clearly see I write better, but you know, I'm standing up. But in this particular situation, right here, we're going to actually add the 10 pips to the first 2 numbers here. So you're going to bring your 0 down, your 5. Your 6 plus 0 is 6. 1 plus 1 is 2. Bring down your 1. And this, if you're in a buy, would be your take profit if you want to get 10 pips on a Japanese pair. It's just the first 2 numbers. We don't mess with the last 2. And it's going to be the same if you're going to do your stop loss. You don't add. What do? If you're trying to get your stop loss, if this market decides to go down, because we're in a buy, we want it to go up so we can get 10 pips. But if it decides to go in the opposite direction and it goes down, and say for instance you want to lose 5 pips, I don't want to risk 10 pips. Take me out at 5 pips. So instead of that being that there, we're gonna hold on. I erased my 1, 0. Okay, so we only want to do 5 pips. So you're going to bring this down, 0. And like I said, we're subtracting, y'all, to get your stop loss. Subtracting and a buy for USD JPY. Bring down your 5. 6 minus 5 is 1. 1 minus 0. 1, 1. So this would be where you would want the market to take you out. That'll be your stop loss for this particular pair on the Japanese pair. So basically, in order to count pips, like I said, you guys, if you enter into a trade here and you want to do a buy and you want to calculate your take profit on a Japanese pair, you only manipulate the first 2 in that pair. If you want to get your 10 pips, you add 10 here, 0, 5, bring down to 6, that'll be 2, and that's a 1. That's your take profit if you in this buy and it actually goes up. Okay? I'm sorry about my tissue, y'all. I keep putting it in the way. I'm going to have to fix that for the next video. But, yeah. Once again, like I said, this is how you count pips. My name is Pipsey Hussle. Thank you for coming onto my page today and allowing me to spread this word with you guys. For those that are new to the channel, please like, comment, share, subscribe. For all of my people that have been on here, I really appreciate you for coming back. And this has been a snack of all trades. And you hustlers and pips, y'all make sure y'all take care of yourselves out there and come back soon. Have a good day.